What if everything you thought you knew about America was a carefully crafted illusion? What if the real war isn't about left versus right, Republican versus Democrat, but something far older, deeper, and more diabolical? This battle isn't about policy. It's about prophecy.
Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side.
A war not just for power, but for the souls of men and nations. I have uncovered something so disturbing, so deeply embedded in history and faith, that I hesitated to share it. But the deeper I dig, the more undeniable the connection becomes. A deception of biblical proportions has been woven into our institutions, our government, and even our belief systems. At the core of this deception lies an ancient warning, a prophecy straight from the Word of God, the parable of the tares. What does it mean? And why does it feel more urgent now than ever? Let's go down the rabbit hole together.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to The View live election special.
Every time you turn on your television, you hear and see the two sides battling. Why are we fighting? And when did it start?
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within.
To understand the war in America and the West is facing today, we must go back to the beginning of humanity. Genesis 3:15 records the moment that would shape the fate of mankind. I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. Most read this as a metaphor, but what if it was both literal and figurative?
Well, I just had the opportunity to have an excellent conversation with President-elect Trump. It was wide-ranging.
What if, in that moment, two opposing bloodlines, two warring ideologies, were set into motion? I believe Lucifer planted his own seed into Eve, creating a division between two lineages, Cain and Adam's descendants. This is why Cain is conspicuously absent from Adam's genealogy. One bloodline driven by righteousness. The other is destined for murder, deception, and control.
Even as we are a nation of immigrants, we're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. If you're a criminal, you'll be deported.
This wasn't just a battle of the past. It is a generational war, one that shapes nations, rulers, and modern geopolitics. Fast forward to the 1980s. Former KGB agent Yuri Bezmenov defected to the West, bringing a dire warning. America was under attack, not by bombs, but by ideology.
Heard. This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Against the new Trump presidency.
We're in trouble. We're in deep, deep trouble.
Some people say, give him a chance.
I think he's had his chance, and he's proving that he's not listening to us.
He outlined a 4-stage plan to destroy a nation from within. Demoralization, rewrite history, corrupt education, and erode national values. Destabilization, weaken the economy, law enforcement, and social unity. Crisis, manufacturing chaos, division, and civil unrest. Normalization, establish a new system where America is no longer America. He begged us to wake up. We didn't listen. And now, we watch The View and ask ourselves, where did these people come from?
What we create is empathy. Make no mistake, empathy is not weak or woke. And by the way, woke just means you give a damn about other people.
1945. America emerged from World War II as the greatest superpower on Earth. 1947. The Cold War began. A battle of influence, deception, and ideology. But while America celebrated its Cold War victory in 1991, the real war never ended.
As a free man, I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Reporting tonight from Berlin.
from the Berlin Wall specifically. Take a look at them. They've been there since last...
The world stands at the heart of a storm, one foretold long ago. Nebuchadnezzar's vision is no longer a distant warning. It is unfolding before our eyes. The fall of the Berlin Wall was more than a political event. It was the beginning of a great mingling. Two peoples, one of iron and one of clay, merging into a kingdom that is both strong and fragile, just as Daniel prophesied, and as the toes of the feet were part iron and part clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. Daniel 2:42. At the same time, we witness the parable of the tares in motion, two seeds growing together, the children of the kingdom and the children of the wicked one. The lines are being drawn. The harvest is near. What does this mean for the future? Are we witnessing the final shift before the last kingdom rises? Let's talk about it.